Welcome back to the stream. A little bit of technical difficulties if we went live at all. Accidentally flashed some personal information. As we see, we are loading into this game, and before the match started, their very server's ban was Cloak and Dagger, which meant because we banned second, we got to protect first, which meant we protected Thor. And that's important because Puma V2 has 154 hours in Thor, and the next most played hero is Venom at 10 hours. So needless to say, he's pretty good at Thor, or at least he's played him quite a lot. All right, we're heading right into this map here. Missed a few of the, missed a little bit of the beginning. All right, few pokes happening. There's our mini map. All right. UTK automatically takes high ground, dives forward. Here we go. Thor here poking at their backline, dives in, gets frozen by the Luna. Back on point. Okay, Mr. Fantastic, low health, pops his goes big chest mode, gets healed, gets taken out. Fantastic. Man, that kill feed's very small. Dunwoody up 2 in this team fight, able to take out a third, takes out a fourth, takes out a fifth, and they are retreating as Dunwoody has cap point here, now at 30% progress. 36, so that's going to be about another 2 team fights, possibly 3 that they're going to have to win in order to secure this map. Getting a little bit cocky there as he sits on his throne, which is rainbow. Go gay people. Woo. You've captured more than half of the area. Keep going. Keep free. A little bit. Again, UTK going up high ground. Thor just able to pump out so much damage, dives into the rack line, has his ult. We'll see if he uses it here. Nope. Decides to dive back out of the fight. Goes on the flank. And, oh, unfortunately gets stunned out of his ult, but because of the way that Marvel Rivals works, he still has 50% of his ult. Throws down his Thor Force. Able to get some good damage. Frozen for another 2 seconds. Able to take out the Emma. Fantastic. And they're down both their healers and their main DPS, Hella. I know that there's a way to exit the, and let's see, controls. There it is. Alrighty. We're gonna zoom out here. Watch this completely empty point as that Emma ult, 2K, fantastic. Dunwoody just dominating performance in the first map. Beautiful, beautiful display of skill there, and really showing why they need to ban Thor, because we took us on that one, you know, with the help of our Thor. You know, let's look at this. I mean, 11 kills. You know, Emma ended up getting more final hits, but that damage, man, you know, just all right. I might be a little bit biased just because I like Thor. He's a hot Asgardian guy who throws lightning. What's not to like about it? And I mean, yeah, we can see looking at the enemy team, they didn't get a single kill that round. All of them died 3 times, except for Magneto in that first fight. He got out. But I mean, we were just dominating them. God, this is fun to watch. This is also great for my gentleman sitting next to me. His name's Eric, and so he said pregame lobby. You know, he saw one of their players join whose name was Eric, and he just had to say, I'm glad. You know, actually, what he said was, we have to crush them. So, and I think that really, the players heard that, and they delivered. With a high-sense camera there, as we see the Thor flank going up high ground. There we go. The Hela ult comes out. She goes up in the sky. Adam ult brings back the preemptive here. Brings back the Emma. You know, that Adam ult. 3 seconds left. Magneto ult. See what happens with that. Hits our Emma, who unfortunately was mid ult. One of the best counters to Emma's ult there. As unfortunately Magneto is able to fully one-shot, not all the time, but most of the time fully one-shot an Emma out of her ult. A little bit of a chase down there for the enemy Magneto. Takes him down, kills really just staggering him super well. Killing that Thor, sending him back to spawn. And now the enemy team has to waste, another 10 seconds while they wait for the Thor to respawn, plus whatever time it takes for him to walk back to join the team, and then they can push. Because again, this is a team game, so they can't, you can't push without one of your main tanks. A little bit of poke here coming out for my Thor. Aiming for that back line. Heads back onto point. And we see here as the total percentage of the captured point reaches 50%, that the point moves. Thor ult comes out from the enemy team, gets nobody. Their Emma manages to take out our Adam. Puma Thor here takes out Mr. Fantastic? Yeah, Mr. Fantastic. Emma gets taken out, but our Blade gets taken out. And we respond with taking out their Emma. They have no healers now, so really it's just a fight of whether or not we can kill them fast enough. And we are chasing them back to spawn. Puma getting a little bit aggressive here. He's got his ult, but it pays off. He manages to take out that Thor. And that's, again, another about 15 seconds that they are going to not be able to push. And I mean, man, it's just fun to watch. This is just, yeah, they had the point there for a little bit, but we've got triple their percentage. And 3 ults to their 2. Their Hela might come online soon, and there we go. Thor ults, slams down, does not get anybody, but as their Invisible Woman counter ults, Hela picks up a KO. However, unfortunate as their Emma pops her, goes K-pop. Fantastic. We got a swallow with Jeff, but again, it really just doesn't seem like this fight is a little bit of a losing battle there. Thor going to die, kills the Invisible Woman before he gets taken out. But the Adam has the res. Oh my God, that's huge. That's so big. That's so big because it really, he killed the Invisible Woman, which took her out of the battle. Then Adam comes in, lets him sacrifice himself, and then reses him behind the lines. And with that, they cap the second one. They cap the second point, and we go up 1-0 in this best of 5 series. God, that was hype. God, that was good. And here we see the man, the myth himself, Puma V2, showing why in this game you cannot let this man play this hero. You cannot let him play this hero because he will dominate. I mean, look at that. 12 final hits, 11k damage, most in the match. It's just, he got what? I think that's a 3k and the most kills. Man, that was just fun to watch. All right, so we are going to go on standby here, and we will be back at the beginning of the next map in just a bit. And we are back. Here we are before hero bans this time. And we will see they are banning first yet again. And we are again hopeful that this is going to be what's the word I'm looking for? That they are not going to ban Thor here. We'll see what happens. And it does unfortunately look like they did ban Thor first. They got smart. They unfortunately learned from their mistakes. Looks like we have banned. I think that's Phoenix. Yeah, I think that's Phoenix. That's a new hero. I haven't played with her yet, but.
Are we allowed to play her?
Huh? Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, sorry. By new, I mean within the last 6 months.
Okay. Yeah. Like this week.
No. She's been in the game for a while. Looks like we protect Emma. They protect Hela. Let's see what their second ban is. All right, Bucky. Okay. They banned Bucky. All right, fair enough. That is another hero that is fairly dangerous. Whether or not you've ever been in the game and heard again, it gets tiring after a while. Looks like we have banned Strange, getting rid of that shield, and protected Cloak and Dagger for one of our picks. Let's see here. I mean, man, that was a fun first game to watch. Yeah. All right, they protected Mag, which is but makes sense. That's what they were playing last time. Although I am curious what their second tank is going to play. Looks like it might be Emma because he's hovering over that, but because I mean last round one of their tanks was on Thor. I'm guessing that the reason they didn't ban Thor is because they thought, oh, we're a better Thor. They were not a better Thor. Really just showed, you gotta ban Thor against Puma. I mean, yeah. All right, full bans have been done. Wolverine and Human Torch ended up being the third ban for both teams respectively. And here we go. Looks like Dunwoody here going a 3 support. Going 3 support. Yep, 3 support. And Puma straight on the Punisher. NTK here. Or UTK? Yeah, UTK here. UTK looks like they're going with a little bit more of a typical comp with the 2-2-2. 2 supports, 2 DPS. Yeah. All right. We are heading in on the action. A little bit of setup time here.
Get in here, y'all.
All right.
4, 3.
With Puma here.
You have to stop them from securing the mission area.
Get that? I was trying to make a joke.
Yeah.
Time stream entanglement. What the hell is that?
Throws up his turret there, just sort of waiting. It does mean that they are currently playing a player down, but I mean that turret really just lets him, he pumps out so much damage while he's on that turret. Halfway done with his ammo on that turret, sort of just spraying into the back line there. Just doing damage. Gets off his turret. Looks like the Hulk is going to see if he can try and dive him. Oh. And I lost it. Hang on.
No, I got you.
Let's take it. Z. There we go. And as we hide the behind the scenes, Mag taken out here. Unfortunately, after the CMD, but we get a second pick off of that storm. As I mean, that hit scan is really just great against flying heroes. Here we go. Watching our fantastic Jeff here. Really showing the power of this three support comp. The power of Jeff, yeah. Honestly, that's the reason. It's the power of Jeff.
You know that's what POG stands for, except Jeff is G-E-O-F-F.
Yeah, G-E-O-F-F, yeah. Yeah, I'm familiar with this, with the Yeah, with being cultured. All right. Hella ult comes out. Punisher, unfortunately, a little bit far behind. Yeah, and as that Hella ult able to take one out. Yeah, and unfortunately, it does look like we are going to be losing this team fight here. I mean, we do have the Punisher ult behind, but I don't know that that's going to do anything. I think he's just going to go in there and die. No, that's a smart decision so that he can go and spawn back with the team, so he's not hanging around to the back line to get picked off later when they need him during a team fight. So, yeah, we're going to be here looking at our Jeff, doing some poke damage, trading back and forth, setting up for a hold here. Looks like actually we've got Jeff watching the flank there, making sure, stopping that Hulk from being able to do anything. The dapper Hulk here. Storm goes into her tornado mode. Back here, Jeff goes down. And unable to kill to take an Adam with the ult, able to get the reses. There's just so much going on. I'm trying my best. Jeff ult here picks up just the Hulk. Let's see what he can do with this. Unfortunately, not able to spit him out in the right position. Doesn't super matter, as he gets taken out anyway. And you know, that was a winning team fight. That Adam ult really, you know, stopped the momentum. Just a mass res of your entire team. It's hard to say that's bad. Boom here, still back in his turret. Just poking damage into the enemy team. Cloak ult comes out from the enemy team. They're going to see if they can try and use that to push. They succeed pretty well. You know, those 4 dashes get quite a lot of distance. Unfortunately, yeah, we did lose quite a few. We popped the mag ult. They popped the Hella ult, and unfortunately, that we do lose that team fight, which most likely will mean that we lose that point as well. We've got Emma there. She pops her ult, which does damage and pushes back. And there's that Jeff ult. Unfortunate, the Storm is able to take out 2. And really, you know, at this point, it's a little bit of a delay of the... Okay. Oh, looks like they popped a Jeff. I was trying to hit F3 to view our Jeff, but it wasn't our Jeff. Mag here. Jeff on Jeff action, yeah. Yeah, that's technically it's within the canon of the universe. Multiverses exist, so. Oh, and it looks like Lord Melon here has gone to the Invisible Woman. And I will be switching off of that POV, because we are not Gunnar bait. Alright, so they're holding this choke here. This is the last choke of the game. So, I mean, UTK here really able to take space. Able to take space here. Hulk goes into his big boy mode. Unfortunate that their mag takes out 2, but because of that Adam ult, able to just res them all and stay within. Emma taken out, but comes right back, and unfortunate. That is a red-sided kill cam there, a kill feed. And there's going to be one last good hold here from Dunwoody. They've got about a minute and a half. Sorry, close to 2 minutes that they've got to hold this point, and they've got to touch. It's coming really close, and they are just unable to touch. And with a minute 43 seconds left, that is a full push on Hall of Jalia here. So let's see what happens on offense. Hopefully Dunwoody can be faster and hold him real nice. All right.
First round they lost.
Yeah, first round they lost.
You know what's really nice is they do this on their own, so I don't need to build that into the.
Oh, that's very nice.
Yeah.
Talking about overlay elements here.
Yeah.
You know, a little bit of behind the scenes stuff that I was impressed that they were that we had built stuff up around this display, but it turns out nope, Marvel's just does that.
No, I did that. You can see the. Some of the stuff I built, like look.
Oh yeah.
Seconds
See
before you
that?
attack.
Ah, okay.
If you look close, you can see that I.
Gotcha. Yeah, we have replaced the logos here.
Shouldn't that have earned us your respect instead of your ire?
All right, 13 seconds left here before we are able to push with again what looks like actually,
Battle starts
yeah,
in 5,
yeah, we've got 3.
3,
We are going with a 3-2-1 comp with Hela and Punisher as our two DPS. They're sticking with Storm, which is interesting against 2 hit scans.
Look who's here. I suppose that helps.
All right. Nice little shots there. They take out our Emma, we take out their Hela, which unfortunately means that we are down our tank, and it's very difficult to push when you don't have a pool of health soaking up the damage. Dunwoody here backing off. Emma has respawned. And we'll be walking forward now. All right. See, Puma here switched to Namor when I was not paying attention. First KO onto their Storm, which is great. Can be really scary. Ooh. We're gonna pretend it didn't happen. I don't know what you guys saw. That was a glitch, obviously. You know, it definitely wasn't skill. It was 100% skill. Cloak ult comes out. We pick up 2, but that Cloak is pushed. Does a heck of a lot of healing per second. 111, I believe. And unfortunately, that does allow them to push up and win that team fight. They take out Emma here, and I believe they're gonna. Yep, they take out Namor. As we are pushed back, and we now just have to regroup. A little bit of poke there going on by our Ultron. All right. 3 ults here for Dunwoody. That Emma ult has been popped, and I mean, man, it's just really showing its its value. Okay, that is the enemy Emma ult coming out, and there we see we hear the Storm come out. Jeff goes down. Okay, they unfortunately do manage to take out 2 of our healers. Still a little bit of a fight. 3 on point there. Managed to take out the Storm. Unfortunately, our last healer is gone, so it's just Ember by herself on point. And yep, giving them a good fight, but unfortunately, not enough. All right. All right. Pushing onto point. Take out the Cloak. Take out the Hela. That is fantastic. Unfortunately, Negamore does get taken out in response. And Jeff on Jeff, a little bit of a Jeff on Jeff violence as Mag pops his ult and then gets taken out by that beam weapon of Ultron, which does not get absorbed by that Ultron ult. Only absorbs projectiles. And that is Dunwoody able to cap first point, giving themselves 2 minutes and 45 seconds left to push just as far, if not farther, or sorry, just as far to the end in that time. When they hit that second checkpoint, they'll get some more time back. But they have to be, you know, they have to do pretty well here, which is, you know, possible. Unfortunately, our Ultron does get taken out, and we have popped our Emma ult while they popped their cloak ult. All right, managed to pick up the storm there, but unfortunately dies in the process by as Big Freaky Toes ends up taking out our Jeff, and we are down, and this is just cleanup for them at this point. Ooh, Namor caught a little bit out of position and taken out, staggering him for this next team fight. That is unfortunate, as we are down both of our DPSs. Looks like we've switched off of the Jeff onto the Invisible Woman. All right, we've got several ults here, and as the Storm ult comes out, big tornado, managed to take out 3. That's a very good ult there by there. Oh, that's an ult combo. I did not know that was a thing. Ah, so it sucks. Okay, so the Jeff ult, when combined with the Storm ult, sucks the players in, and they're trapped in the Hurricane. As a little bit of a Sharknado there. Great film. Very, very cheesy, but great film. Looks like we've switched to an Iron Man and a second tank. So we've switched off of our 3-3 or our 3 support. Now we're more traditional 2-2-2 comp. As here we are, going from a flying character to a different flying character.
Rockets, fire. Powering up.
All right, Namor ult went out there, able to pick up 2 KOs, not with the ult, but all right, push him forward. Power mode here, fantastic. Lots of ults being popped here on both sides. Iron Man looking for that ult, and unfortunately it looks like it got deflected. I believe, yeah, it got deflected by the Emma. Yeah. Excellent heals. But unfortunately, you know, Dunwoody here not doing super well in this team fight. Oh wait, sorry, we're blue. I was always thinking we're red. No, we're doing great. We managed to get a minute and 37 seconds left. Or a minute and 30 more to push this to the last point. So they're behind in time, but if they can push here, you know, they're still doing pretty well.
Is this what the squirrel evolved into? Did the squirrel evolve into the cat?
Yes. So the cart for Central Park is Ratatasker, and yes, it did in fact. Oh, looks like they're going with their Storm ult. It's been doing work for them. Not doing a whole lot right now, as we popped our Invisible Woman ult, and Storm gets taken out. But in response, we lose our Iron Man, and we lose our Invisible Woman. Able to pick up that health pack there, as there's some fog going on. But it does unfortunately look like they are going to win this fight. Yeah, as Puma going in there, Mag pushing up, but without their healers. Oh damn! Grabbed by the throat there. It's a hell of an image. Cloak out pops. He's going to use his 4 dashes. Goes off the edge. And as our Emma pops her ult. And we are able to put some pressure on there. All right. Get some nice kills here. Emma taken out mid-ult. All right. And one of the quirks of this particular of Rivals you know, as opposed to some of the other hero shooters like Overwatch or TF2, that overtime timer ticks down even if they're on the cart. It ticks down a lot slower when they're on the cart, and it ticks down slower for each member on the cart. But it still ticks down, which means that no matter what, if they lose, you know, after a certain point, if they leave, they're stuck off the, you know. Yeah, take out Cloak and Dagger, and you know, unfortunately, it just looks like they're getting picked off one by one. Yeah, Essen here, our Emma, really locking in. Gets kill after kill after kill, staying alive really well. Lord Melon here, though, unfortunately does go down. Yeah, takes out the Jeff. Going down in health. Regenning slowly as you get... And there we go, Emma pops her ult. We'll see if it works. Storm ult there, Thing charge. And... unfortunate. Yeah, it's not over. Our Emma does go down, but we pulled out a third tank here, and we're able to win this team fight and push and manage to cap third point. Excellent fight there. They have a minute left to push that cart because they hit that third point with an overtime. They were given a minute, which meant that the other team also gets a minute. Oh, yeah. This is. I mean, yeah. They're putting up a good fight.
Does the plus that is showing on the screen signify a healer?
The plus.
That depends if they're healing or not. Making a bad joke. I'll have to look to see what you're referring to.
Yeah, not entirely certain what you're.
The green plus is yes.
The green plus. Let's see. Hang on. Let's go to a healer. The plus on the screen, the one in the middle, that's a crosshair. So that in colloquial term, the exclamation point in the red circle.
30 seconds before you attack.
The exclamation point in the red circle. Let's see. I'm not entirely certain.
If that is what is expected of me, of course.
How disappointing.
The battle starts in
All right,
5,
let's see.
4, 3, 2, 1. All you need to do is capture the mission area.
All right, it looks like you're going to be staying with our Emma here. As Dunwoody here has to get aggressive and push pretty hard. Looks like they're going through the side. UTK though, expecting the push from center, and does not see it, letting Dunwoody get pretty on the point. Unfortunately, our Namor taken out by their Hela, putting us down a DPS, and there's our second DPS that goes down, taken out by our Cloak. Yeah. Unfortunately, yeah, it looks like our push has been pushed back. 15 seconds left. So, our healers... Alright, we are on point. We've made our presence known, which triggers the overtime. And, oh, Dunwoody back into this fight. Fantastic. They take out the Emma. Cloak ult comes out from UTK here. Oh, from both teams, actually. Shark ult comes out. They are, Namor ult comes out, unable to, unfortunately, takes out our Punisher. Blade is coming back, but we've got our Emma ult popping here. Our Invisible Woman pops her ult. They counter ult. So now both teams can't see each other and are getting fully healed. Okay, Cloak Dagger taken out by the Cloak there. Essen chases down, takes out the Invisible Woman. They are down both supports, and really at this point this should just be a cleanup for Dunwoody here. Hulk goes baby, gets taken out, and whatever progress we make is what they have to match and beat in order to win here. You'll notice still though that despite the fact that we capped point, we didn't get any more time because we're in the second attack round. So, you know, and you can see that overtime ticking down again. So at no point can we leave the cart, or we will almost instantly lose. All right, Emma pops her ult there. Grab the Hulk, slam down. We've got our Blade ult and our Magneto ult, and they are out with their They popped their Namor and their Hela ult. They managed to get a couple kills there. Essen staying alive thanks to the cloak here. Staying on cart and doing well. I mean, manages to get her ult, pops it. All right, Hulk baby taken out. Managed to take out the banner there. Invisible Woman for UTK pops the ult there, giving him a zone of healing and invisibility. Emma just refusing to die here, knock on wood. And man, you know, that just intense presence on point. All right, UTK here down both their healers. All right, big. I mean, Dunwoody here really just not stopping, which is really, you know, really incredible. You know, they've got to stay on point here, and they've got a few players on point. Emma pushing up here, hoping to disrupt their hold of this choke point. This is a difficult choke to engage with once they get entrenched there. So pushing up a little bit, making pressure, taking space, doing what tanks are supposed to do. Doesn't quite work as they are able to push back against it, but we are 80.85 meters away from capping that second point. So we just have to wait, and Emma ult comes out again, manages to, let's see if it pushes them off point. They've only got one player on point. They just need to get him off for just a second to be able to cap that point. And Emma goes down, unfortunately, for the first time in this, in this fantastic push that they used. Great momentum, and that will end the push for Dunwoody at 106.46 meters. Honestly, incredible showing there from Dunwoody because, went into overtime as they capped that first point, and they were able to push it almost to that second checkpoint. Really, really great plays there. Fantastic plays. And looks like comps are going to be about the same this time. Sticking with that. Oh, looks like they have switched off of their Invisible Woman onto Jeff, which Jeff can be an interesting pick, especially when you are on offense and in overtime, because his ult can really just swallow up the entire point and just spit him off. You know, you don't necessarily need to kill him to get him off the point if you can go and just spit him out. You know, put him in your big old belly and spit him. All right.
They'll be coming in 30 seconds.
They'll be doing what in 30 seconds? All right. Here we are. Yep. Gotta love trying to distinguish between the three white blonde ladies. We've got Invisible Woman, white blonde woman. We've got Emma Frost, white blonde woman, and then Dagger, who is distinguishable because she can switch places with a black guy, which I very much appreciate. They did hear me and the switch. Very nice. Okay. Trying to get some information here. Not quite sure where they're going to push. This is not a united push, which is a little bit interesting. Mag playing staircase here as they push through staircase, trying to go through the long way up, take that high ground. Okay. Oh, unfortunate. Storm there, able to take out our Namor. We lose some damage there. Blade taken out by Jeff, but gets taken out in return. And there go, unfortunately, both of our healers. So we will be just trying to hang on to a point as long as possible. Doing our best to just sort of stay there. As Emma, unfortunately, does go down, giving them progress. And they've got a minute and 40 seconds left to push as far as they can. But again, overtime is overtime. So even if, and this is eating up all of their time, just pushing this cart. We were already in overtime at this point. Unfortunate pick there that they get, putting us down 1 for this team fight. We are able to take out their Hella though, which puts us up 1, and focusing on that. Oh, fantastic play there by Essen, taking out the Storm, and they're down 2 of their DPSs. We unfortunately did lose our Blade. But that is not quite as impactful as them losing their Storm, because I mean we just have to hold them. We just have to stay on cart. One person on cart can prevent it from moving. Oh, Blade ult there gets 1. Storm unfortunately picks up 3 combined with that Jeff ult. As Emma now moving back.
Pick me up. Some uninvited guests. I was hungry, thank you.
Hopefully our Emma can reconnect with her team so we do not get staggered. It looks like there it is. They're able to survive. 12 seconds left before they go into overtime. Getting very aggressive here. Hulk goes into his ulti. Let's see what he can do. Unfortunately, takes out Lord Melon, our invisible woman, but they popped 3 ults here. They've still got their, and they don't pick up any more kills from those 3 ults. They pop the Hella ult, which unfortunately does take out our Namor. Oh damn! And it does take out our Blade as well. And Lord Melon pops his ult on point, hoping to stall for just a little bit of time, but unfortunately is not quite enough. So hopefully we can, hopefully we can take space. But it does look like Hulk jumping towards, delaying our Namor. So we were unable to touch point there, and that will be a win for UTK, University of something, Kentucky.
Oh my gosh, we got Jake in there.
Mm-hmm.
That's Jake, he's the director of the high school league.
But I'm Jake.
We have another Jake.
All right. Yeah. I mean, really great plays here. Again, from Dunwoody, but not quite enough. Not quite enough. All right, well, we are going to be moving into standby here as we transfer to our 3rd game in this best-of-5 series. 1-1 for both teams. And we will be back in just a moment. And we are back. Teams have switched sides as the winner gets to decide which team, whether they attack or defend first, and the losers get to choose the map. They unfortunately did ban Thor first, as we have banned their Phoenix. See what they do. They do protect the Hela, which is a little bit unfortunate. We were probably going to look to ban the Hela there. Just a little bit frustrating in that last match. Protect the Emma. We'll see what they ban here. Probably going to be looking to ban Storm, just either Storm or Jeff, but we've got our own Jeff player, so it looks like we banned Storm. That Sharknado ult, just such a good combination of ults. Every single time that the Storm used that last match, it got kills. The only time that her ult did not get kills was when it was not the Sharknado ult. So showing there just the power of team ups, and they just decided to just ban the Storm. All right, Cloak and Dagger banned here. A little bit unfortunate for us, which we are on the bottom now. Oh, hang on. There we go, perfect. They protect Strange. All right, which is interesting because we didn't see Strange last match. Oh, actually, I think it was banned. I don't know. There's a lot going on. I'm doing my best. Bucky protected from Dunwoody here. For, I believe, Puma here. We'll see who they ban. We'll see. It's most likely going to be a tank here. Yep, it is Hulk. Hulk does get banned. All right, and last few seconds of this banning phase here before we head into the Spider Islands convoy. They banned the Punisher.
The right heroes could make all the difference.
All right, ban the Punisher, despite the fact that we protected the Bucky. That was a little bit of a wasted ban for them because we protected the Bucky for Puma, who was the one who was playing Punisher last time. So
they banned Thor, but it was useless.
Well, no, it wasn't useless because Thor. Did you watch him in the first game? He's insane.
Yeah.
But
he was playing Bucky anyways.
Right. So it was a little bit ineffective as oh, Jesus Christ, Gooner skin alert. I don't know what you're talking about. I didn't say anything. And there's no.
That's accurate.
Yeah.
I noticed that some of the skins are like super risque.
Yep. Look at that. Let's see. That's risque. This one's risque. Let's see. That one's risque. Let's see. Yeah, I think that's about it. I mean, if you look at this one, I mean, look at that. That's clear. I mean, that should be allowed on YouTube. I mean, look at that. Look, he's just. It's honestly a little bit.
I suppose they're just trying to. Here they come.
Yeah. Well, I don't know if it's necessarily a bad thing. It's just not necessarily we're advertiser friendly thing. That's fair. All right, first pick here. Unfortunately, onto our Emma. Hooks, Bucky hook there, pulls them a little bit out of position, but unable to capitalize on that. Despite that, we are able to cap point and continue with our progress. All right. Pokes going back and forth. And we'll see. We've almost got our shark.
Got one.
All right, fantastic. They take out the Hela. Unfortunately, he does get rezzed by Rocket. You got to kill everybody twice these days. Jeff goes Goes down for the... And spits off... Oh, unfortunate. Spits off the penny, but able to hook back onto the edge. And that is a yet another ult there. Yeah, I mean, that's just... They used 2 ults there. They used Rocket, which is a damage boost, and Penny, where she just runs around really fast.
This queen's reign isn't over.
Be strong together.
And unfortunately, they do still have 3 ults up. We used our Jeff ult. Didn't do much. Switch to the Meg there. All right. We have our Emma ult here. See what happens with that. Oh, Emma able to get out. There, Hella comes up, puts herself up in the sky, which I'm now just realizing her name is Corvus something. Corvus means crow, and Hella with all her crows. Maybe there's something there? I don't know. Yeah. Yeah, Invisible Woman goes down. Luna goes down. Unfortunate. We still have our Jeff for support. And we managed to survive. But unfortunately, again, that rocket, I mean, you know, we killed the rocket, but the rocket just comes back. Yeah, we pop our Invisible Woman. They, in response, pop their Penny ult. And we're able to push them back a good amount. But man, they've been using up our time like nobody's business. Good pick there for Dunwoody. Takes off one of their supports, leaving them only with big juicy toes. Rocket ult goes out.
By the eye of Agamotto.
Strange ult goes out. Gets... Oh, unfortunate. He gets 3 with his ult. And Big Juicy Toes picks up 2, and Corvus Colosum? The Hella picks up the last one. And that's unfortunately a team wipe for Dunwoody here.
I'm opening a portal.
The final 10 seconds.
Alright, Strange portals onto point here. Pop our Shark ult. Spits out our Strange. How many did he get? He managed to get the Penny. Can he kill her this time? He does. Unfortunately, takes himself out. Their Fantastic pops his ult. See? But our Bucky popped his ult, but didn't get anybody. Alright, Fantastic. Able to take out 2 before our Invisible Woman gets taken out. Playing on cart here. Penny pops her ult. Makes her very difficult to kill. But leaves her Invisible Woman just alone. Big Freaky Toes, unfortunately, able to take out our Magneto. And Strange effectively alone on cart and getting, you know, just team shot constantly, unable to do much. And they'll hold us at only 97 meters. Man, that is... It does not look good for Dunwoody. They've got to hold up for the same amount. And, oof. Yeah, that was a really dominant...
Team to win this one.
All right, a little bit of a BM there in the game chat.
Was that a BM? Don't let Strange go through again.
They, yeah.
Is that BM you think?
Yeah, BM. Yeah, because because he got so many. So he was doing, whatever. Yeah, no, say that. No, whatever. He's basically saying, hey, next time don't let me play Strange because I'm so good at it. Anyway.
30 seconds before you attack. Get ready.
I don't know that it was necessarily BM, but
The actual Magneto. Wow.
Should I know who you are?
part of the
You should know magnetism doesn't work on super
part of the game.
materials.
All right, Essen here,
I can do.
gonna show off his Moon Knight as he does some parkour in the.
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh, he's not playing anymore. Interesting. Yeah, it's still 6-on-6. I think it was Thumps. Yeah. Anyway, we can deal with that after the game. All right. First pick here for Dunwoody with that Moon Knight. All right. Moon Knight already has his ult. I mean, yeah. Just insane damage output. Throws it down. Moon Hongshu. Bucky, unfortunately. Oh, we pick one up. And we kill Thumps out of his armed and dangerous. He will not be going again. So I mean that was that's a 2 for us in the alt department, in the alt economy. Looks like they pulled out the Wolverine here, switched off that Bucky, wasn't really doing much for him, and he just used his ult. He's already 50% back to it. It just happened so quickly. Yeah, I mean Dunwoody here, up 4-3 alts. Doing very well to hold him here. Magneto pops his ult. Let's see what happens with it. Unable to hit anybody, but Essen does take one out and gets his ult again.
A gift from Khonshu.
All right.
Needed that, thanks.
It's okay. Admit
All right.
you needed that.
Excellent kill on the Hella there. Emma pops her ult here. Wolverine able to take Essen out, but he manages to pop his ult beforehand, denying a good amount of space on cart. Ults are being popped here. Oh, and Essen comes back. Oh yeah, the Atom popped her ult. Fantastic play there by Akimbo. Lots of ults being popped. Strange here. Down, unable to use his ult. As they pop their Invisible Woman ult. Hella goes up into the sky. And Essen here pushed back pretty far. 54 seconds left. They're doing a hell of a lot to keep him back. Wolf ult gets 2. Gets our Emma and our Adam. Reses himself though. Unfortunate, takes out our second healer. Okay, Moon Hongshu takes out both of their healers. Fantastic here. Puma with the 2K. Wolf super low on health. Really just has shields. And gets taken out by Lord Melon there. And we're going to go... Strange Portal here, behind the cart. A little bit of a push there from our Invisible Woman. All right. Oh, fantastic double K there. Which will put... it's going to put this fight to an end. Armed and Dangerous here by Puma. And gets 1. Gets a 2nd. Gets a 3rd. Oh, fantastic. Oh, my God. Yeah, and that's going to end this fight and this map. Man, that is fantastic. That is a 2nd win for Dunwoody there. Almost no progress made on the cart for either side. God, that was again and again and again as Dunwoody slams down that fist of justice into the face of UTK. And, man... Oh, looks like we had the better Strange here as we pick up the 3rd round. And with that, we're going to go to standby as we transfer into this 3rd map. God, that was fun. God. Yeah. All right. We will be back in just a moment. All right, and we are back here with our fourth match here. Round 4. They do, unfortunately, insta-ban Thor there. We insta-ban Phoenix. Protect Emma there. Yeah, and now that the teams have a little bit more of a feel of who they're playing against, who they want to play, who counterpicks who, there's going to be more, now as we get deeper into the bannings, there's going to be more protecting people who were annoying to play against, protecting, banning them. So lots of pick, counterpick here. They banned the Adam Warlock, which honestly, good call. That Adam ult did win did win at least 2 team fights. The Dunwoody here taking the advice from last game and banning the Strange. Protect the Bucky. They protect Mag. And we'll see who they ban. We'll see here if whether or not they remember to ban the Storm here. Because okay, Wolf gets banned by UTK, and we'll see whether or not they're banning Jeff or Storm here, because that ult combo was pretty devastating. Almost every single time it got popped, and looks like it's a Jeff ban, despite the fact that Lord's Melon, he's a Jeff main. He is still comfortable playing Invisible Woman. All right. Ooh, 3 tanks. 3 tanks from UTK. They've got Emma, Magneto, and Hulk. Interesting combo there. As we stick with the more classic 2-2-2. All right. Stick with the safe character.
30 seconds before you attack. Get ready.
That is some pretty impressive tech you're wearing, kid.
Steve got it for me. It's from the future.
Wait, you have gear more advanced
Why
than mine?
does it say that they have won too, though?
They don't. It doesn't say
I
that.
don't know how to feel about
Oh, I'm looking at the wrong
Well,
one.
suddenly I'm feeling
Yeah.
pretty darn good.
That's not even in our overlay.
Battle starts in 5,
I
4,
get confused by the
3,
stack overlay.
2,
Yeah.
1.
All right.
All you need to do is capture the main.
We are running
Got it?
again 2 healers, Invisible Woman and Cloak and Dagger for our choices. Bucky and Iron Man for our DPS choices, and Mag and Emma for our tank choices. They're running 3 tanks, which is, I mean, kind of crazy. All right. Pulls the Hulk. He bubbles, leaps out. Unfortunately, he does not make it out before he gets babied. Let's see what happens. First kill of the match onto Eric. We just have the better Eric, it seems. Unfortunate Puma there. Pushed up a little far. Gets taken out by Big Freaky Toes. We are, able to hold on to the fight. They take out Lord Melon. We take out Thumps and Big Juicy Toes. I love casting. Yeah.
Oh, wow, okay.
Yeah, no, I have not just been... Is that what... This is the first time you've corrected. I've said this name like 6 times now.
I just assume it's...
No, I'm not... Look, I'm weird. I'm not that weird. All right, Emma here takes out Eric. Jesus Christ. All right, learning new things about what my... what our Eric thinks of me. And honestly, feeling a little insulted. Hulk pushed off by Invisible Woman's push there. Does not have his jump charged. And unable to. Alright, Emma pops her ult. Stays in this choke point. Pick up 2. Pick up 3. 4. 5. As Iron Man and Emma there trade blow for blow. Trade off. Killing. Man. God, it's fun to watch. All right. And now, I mean, with the number of ults they have, compared to, compared to UTK, at this point, they're just going to be planning out who's going to be ulting in what order. Yeah. So let's see here.
That's better.
He's going up. Cloak ult comes out. Iron Man probably looking for his ult here. There it is. Maximum pulses, takes out the cloak and dagger, despite the fact that she just ulted. And Puma takes one out. Emma punches one in the face. Then Bucky shoots him again, and Iron Man gets another. And that, I mean, that uncontested domination in this first round of the domination map. Man. You know, the convoy and the convergence maps have been a little bit iffy for Dunwoody. A little bit more back and forth, but you bring us to a domination map and we will dominate. Man, there were so many small plays there that really just made a difference. You know, pushing the Hulk off the map, that was huge. Still being able to hit that cloak and dagger despite the fact that she was behind a pillar with that Iron Man ult. That's big. I mean, especially because the cloak and dagger had just ulted. So denying her the ability to play within her ult really, really does wonders for our ability to win the team fight.
4, 3, 2, 1.
I'm rambling.
That's okay. That's what you do with Kiss.
All you need to do is capture the mission area. Got
We
it?
used to be called the Yapateers.
The Yapateers?
Do you remember that?
No.
We had people that would cast, they would yap so much. People in the chat started saying, they were like, you guys are yapping too much. So we gave them the Yapateers.
Fair enough.
Shame to trash such a beautiful weapon.
Dunwoody here, able to carry over 2 ults in coming into this game. 1 defensive ult and a Bucky ult. Hella up top gets shielded by the Emma, getting popped in the head by our Bucky. And really, I mean, that was it was a space taking ult, but it really didn't get any kills. Their Emma pops her ult. Slows people down. Unfortunately, I mean, but that's the 3rd ult that they popped, and they only got 1 kill for it. And we immediately traded back by taking out their Hela. Goonerbait, we're not doing that. This is their cloak takes out 1, takes out 2, unfortunately, and Emma just decided to die there. Giving them a little bit of our ult charge, yes, but also regrouping with the team as we are able to now push from spawn. They do cap the point, but that whole fight, ult being used, whatever, nobody had capped the point. So despite the fact that that point was being stalled, there was no progress on either side. So even though they did win the fight, oh no shame in people who are into toes. I'm not saying it's a bad thing. I'm just saying I'm not into that. Emma picks up 2 here as I'm talking about toes. Picks up 3. Puma grabbing the 4th, leaving just 2 alive, staggering that Emma. Yeah. Sorry, now I'm just thinking about that. That's a crazy thing to put in. It's a crazy thing to put in chat. Anyway. Making it just a tiny bit funnier. That's one of our players' moms. Anyway. Oh, Punisher ult gets popped here. Cloak and Dagger ult gets popped. And I mean, that Punisher ult really is just not that punishing when you just stand in front of it with an Emma. Does unfortunately still pick up 2, and their Emma is able to kill more. But you know, they used 2 ults there. We didn't. Oh no, we used our Invisible Woman ult.
Your team's capture
But
point is the halfway point.
yeah. I just keep getting. I need to hide that chat.
No, I got you. Don't worry. I got it.
No. Don't delete it.
No, I'm not gonna.
I just need to not see it.
I'll just need
I just keep catching it out of the corner of my eye, and it's distracting.
I'm finding a good response to it.
Okay. Fast push in here. Able to take space. Puma pops his ult, gets 1. 2 ults here from UTK. 3 ults now, as they popped their Invisible Woman, their Mag, and their Hela ult. Hela ult does get 1, but their Mag does not. And Puma takes him out. Puma shoots him right in the big juicy toes. Eric here, deciding to just jump off as Akimbo just watches it happen.
That was so sad.
Well, it was optimal for gameplay. That's all that matters here, Eric.
Yeah.
It was optimal for gameplay. Not that it really mattered much. It was probably less than a % of ult charge there.
My own mic if I'm gonna keep talking to it.
Yeah,
I didn't expect to be talking to you.
that's fair. All right. Okay. Let's see. Unfortunate. Mariner taken out there. Mag gets taken out. Ooh, Punisher pops his ult again. I mean, that's a, you know. Invisible Woman pops her ult. Able to stay on point. Letting that progress tick up. Doesn't get anybody with that Punisher ult. Unfortunately, Invisible Woman does get taken out. Alright. They do lose, but they are at 99%. UTK here. Okay, lots of ults being popped here. 2 on point. As we have our cap here. Our cap and our blade. Oh, unfortunate. Cap taken out by that cloak ult. Just 1 on point.
Get on point, Hawk.
And unfortunate, they are able to take the second map here in this best of 3 domination series within the hang on, let me formulate my thoughts. I had a good way of saying that. We lose the second map here in this best of 3 domination series within this best of 5
Yeah, you got it.
rounds.
That's correct.
30 seconds.
Oh, damn it. I fell for the rage bait.
Yeah.
Well, that's fair. Anyway. All right. Third map here, as Mag just yapping about something, I don't know,
3,
in his sultry accent.
1. All you need to do
Go.
is capture the mission area.
We've got a Mag ult going into this,
I hope this isn't
and
Reed and I have a
good progress on all of our other ults, especially our Bucky ult there. Oh, right. They've got a Punisher now. Shooting out of that turret. Big Juicy Toes picks up his ult. Point unlocks now. Dunwoody in a good position to get the first. Yep, and they claim it. And now, no matter what, you know, even if they're just sitting on point and dying, as long as one of them is on there, they're getting progress. Lots of ults being picked up here. Almost a full suite of ults here for Dunwoody. Hela pops hers. Big Juicy Toes pops hers. We pop both of our support ults. Unfortunately, we do pop our Magneto ult. Does get a kill. They got a kill on us, and then we responded with a kill on them. Puma grabs a kill. Has his ult. Maynard picks one up. Puma with yet another.
One down. Stick around. We're done here.
Mag here on point. Nice stagger there from Puma. Yeah. No support ults from either side here, as both of them popped them in that fight. Eric, Big Juicy Toes, Blank, and Lord's Melon, all used. Oh, there comes that Punisher ult. Let's see what happens with that. Able to pick up one, pick up two. Luckily, we still have we still have presence on point. Taken off, stalling for just a couple more seconds, able to get a couple more percentage points.
I shall not be removed so easily.
And now we just regroup for the repush. Emma ult and Bucky ult. And fantastic kill there by Puma. Not even using his ult, gets a second. That Emma ult slowing him down, pushing him back. And yet even still, we're able to take him out. Man, you just don't mess with Dunwoody when they're playing as a team. It's just so fun to watch. Man, doing so well. They've got, and at the moment, you know, no, they don't even have any ults for the retake UTK here. 8%, 7%, 6 more seconds. Let's see if they can even touch point. They use the cloak ult just to get touch on point, which does trigger the overtime. But they've got no offensive ults to try and take any pressure. They do manage to kill one. They do manage to get two. But our mag pops his ult, takes out their mag. We pop our support ult. Our cloak, they pop their Invis woman. And we've got our, and here we go. We've got our Emma ult on point, and they just can't stand up to the pressure. Here we go. We push them off, and you can hear there in the background as they are celebrating that win as they capture that second map in the best of 3 for this domination, and that wins them the third map, and they win 3-1 in the series against the UTK Smoky the Dogs. I don't know that you can necessarily, that's their mascot, but I don't know that you can necessarily pluralize that. Either way, dominating performance here. MVP here from Essen. Man, that was fun to watch. Let's take a look at some of this post game. This post game is as there it is, 3-1 in this best of 5 series. 32 kills. Tons of damage here by Maynard. Really just excellent plays. Man. Back and forth there. Very fun to watch. And with that, I believe we're going to sign off for the night. Thank you so much for joining us as we crushed UTK, the University of something. I don't know where they are. I'm just going to say the UTK, as we crushed them. And we're going to end stream now as I'm going to just keep rambling unless somebody presses the button that will end the stream.